You once said that men should never wear flip-flops or shorts. Thank you for saying that. I just want to thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're the first person who's thanked me for that.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't want to see your balls flapping around.
Nobody
and
wants to
toes
see a
on the
man's
subway.
legs, and no one wants to see a man's feet.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Natasha.
Yes.
Justin.
Yes.
We brought you here today to take a lie detector test.
Perfect.
One of you will be hooked up to the machine, while the other will ask the questions. And then you'll switch.
I'm excited for this.
Quid pro quo, huh?
This is Stephanie, our lie detector operator.
Nice to
How
meet
are
you,
you?
Stephanie.
She's gonna hook you up to the machine. So, who is ready to go first?
You want to go first?
Oh, I guess I am a lady. First time in my life. Sure. Hi, Stephanie. Don't actually take my blood pressure because you'll discover I'm dead.
Natasha.
Samantha.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got a buzz.
You did?
It was
You already
right.
lied.
We're just calibrating.
You just lied immediately. All right. Here we go. Natasha, to begin, I'm going to ask you a few questions to calibrate the machine. Is your full name Natasha Bianca Lyonne Bronstein?
No. It's Rooney Mara.
Okay. Next question. Are you
Yes,
from
sir.
New York City?
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
Yeah, but I think it's more general anxiety. I don't think it's really this. I'm actually quite happy to
Sort of
see
a
you.
panic disorder
Yeah,
kind of
I
thing?
think it's just more of a general sort of a...
All right. In your show Poker Face, you have an uncanny ability to tell if someone is telling the truth and can call bullshit immediately. Do you think Stephanie will also have this skill?
Mezzo mezzo.
That's Italian for half and half.
Yes.
A little bit of cum si cum sa. Okay.
I see you're
Stephanie.
multilingual.
Stephanie, are we
We have been calibrating.
Okay.
ready to go? Is the machine
The
being
machine
accurate
is
so far?
ready to go.
You've said your group chat with these men is, quote, hard funny.
Emphasis on funny.
Yeah. Now, please tell me the difference between hard funny and soft funny.
You're missing Nicky Cat Kroll from this lineup, sir?
Nick Kroll
Nick
is
Kroll?
also in the group chat with you?
Yeah.
that
Girls
true?
Five Ever.
That is true.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
All right.
Well, you got Baby Freddy and a Merry Christmas. You're gonna look at me and tell me that's not hard funny, officer?
Oh, look at him.
Okay.
He's so adorable.
Yes.
And then you've got Mulaney doing something smart at the 92nd Street Y.
Yes, Josephine
Yeah.
Mulaney.
Yeah.
And where is Nick Kroll in this lineup? He
I
just
don't know. Can we get a
evaporated. I'm
photo of Nick
concerned that
Kroll?
Nick's not here. And so, okay, I'll just pretend that.
You should just do this point right here, and they'll put in a picture of Nick Kroll. in a
Smart.
second.
Okay. I guess hard funny is it actually produces a sound. Soft funny is maybe a little bit more thinky. Like, it's a
They call that a smiler.
smiler?
It's like in movies where they're like, it's not a. I
Right.
didn't laugh out loud. It was a smiler.
Right. Yeah, I think these boys will send doozies because you really can't see them coming.
How about this? When you text back on this chain, and they've made a hard funny joke, and you write LOL
Right.
or ROFL,
Right.
are you actually LOLing?
Okay, so I'd say
Or is that a
neither
lie?
of those replies would be legal on the thread because I think it's a game of, well, you're a professional, Justin. Sort of a one-upsmanship of who can pull from the ether a bigger swing.
I got you.
So there's not a lot of ROTFL happening at all.
Okay.
There's genuine ROTFL happening though.
Okay. Have you ever rolled on the floor laughing?
Yes.
Okay. Is that true?
She's being truthful.
But not enough.
You've literally rolled on the floor?
I have definitely rolled on the floor laughing. Yes, but I would guess even down a hill laughing. Certainly sitting on a stoop.
Okay. Would you say that most of the shows out right now are hard funny?
No, I wouldn't, sir.
You wouldn't? Would you
Although
call-
I was watching Nathan for You last night. That was funny. The rehearsal. That made me laugh. I like that show Kunk. You know? Charlie Booker and Philomena Kunk.
Which shows would you say are hard funny?
I think I just named 3.
Is The Bear hard funny?
No.
That is the truth.
Okay. What about Running Point, the show Running Point, the hit show on Netflix called Running
I'm
Point?
so sorry. I was not aware it existed. Yes.
So
Yes.
you haven't seen Running Point.
Still, I haven't. Not in the time since you asked me last.
Okay.
So.
Natasha,
Yes, Justin.
did you attend the 2019 Emmys?
I couldn't tell you what year it is, Justin.
Okay, well, you went viral for your interesting style of clapping.
Thank you.
Would you please demonstrate what that clap looked like?
No problem. I think it was, I had much longer nails at the time and a lot of borrowed jewelry. So I think I was doing this kind of a number.
Okay.
But as you can see, it's a new manicure, new era. Except that I got these two dummy fingers now.
Okay.
So I'm still clapping like a putz, as they say in the biz.
Okay, so afterwards, and after this moment went viral, you tweeted, "You all need to lay off the LSD."
Yes.
I'm clapping correctly.
Yes.
Tell us the truth. Was it a ploy to get this person onto Poker Face?
Oh, it was not, but I did see this online. So people had
You
mentioned.
saw this online, or you saw her clapping online?
I immediately, there was a bunch of commentary that not since Nicole Kidman was there such oddball clapping to be seen by a bird on TV.
Okay.
So I thought that was a distinct honor, actually. It's a good company.
Speaking of your tweets, you're a prolific poster.
Yes.
Would you agree?
I guess I was back when they were tweets, sir.
Do you stand behind every X or tweet that you have put out there?
Probably more the tweets than the X's. Those are more defensive. You see,
Okay.
they really come for you. I think it's an algorithmic thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have something to do with this tweet?
Let's see what this one
You'll
is.
see that it's a picture of Edgar Allan Poe.
It's a long story, but I hooked up with him in the 90s. HBD Edgar Allan Poe. It's nice, and I hashtagged that and capitalized it, for the kids at home.
right.
What's the question?
Did you have something to do with that tweet?
Now, the math isn't mathing, Justin, and that's just a basic assessment.
know.
It says right here the guy died in 1849.
And you,
I don't think he saw the 90s.
You did not sleep with him in the 90s.
Well,
Could have
first of
been
all, it says hooked up.
Hooked up,
So it's
right.
not clear from the
hooked
tweet
up.
if that's a guy I
Just
lost
heavy
my
petting with
virginity
Edgar
to
Allan
today.
Poe.
Yeah, did I?
Did she sleep with Edgar Allan Poe?
She created that tweet.
She created that
While
tweet.
sleeping with Edgar
But
Allan
it's
Poe?
inconclusive if she slept with Edgar
It
Allan
is
Poe.
inconclusive and highly unlikely that she slept with Edgar Allan.
Interesting.
I'm so
They
sorry.
may have hooked up, though.
We follow each other on Instagram, do we not?
Yeah,
We do, right?
yeah, you got that dog.
What did you think of my wedding photos?
Beautiful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Was I lying?
Have you seen those?
That was the truth.
Oh, how nice.
Has she seen my wedding photos
Yeah.
on Instagram?
She has.
Yeah. I'm on there practically 29 hours a day.
So that's funny because if you saw them on Instagram, I don't think you physically liked them on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm sort of surfing the web. It's a kind of, you got to catch a wave. Sometimes I'm handing out
All you have
likes.
to do is just hit double tap it twice.
Right.
And then that's a like. And then
Sorry,
you
can you tell me more about how the app
commented?
works? I should have said something, huh?
It would've been nice.
I did. I had a thought at the time. I thought to myself, gosh, I wonder how people plan guest lists for these things. Because I've never been married, not even twice.
That is the truth.
You helped create a crossword puzzle for the New York Times. Do you secretly think that makes you smarter than everyone else?
Yes.
Okay. They say you should be able to complete the Saturday puzzle in 8 minutes.
At least 65, and pretty much never gets finished.
Is that true?
That is truthful.
Okay.
That's the only reason I'm on Poker Face, if you're curious, is
to do
because
crossword puzzles on
Ryan
set?
can finish the puzzle in 8.
pen?
Craig Mazin can finish the puzzle in 8. So I look to those guys, and I'm like, all right,
I do the mini every morning. Not to brag. If I were an answer to a crossword puzzle, how would you write the clue? Or what would the clue be?
Gosh, it would maybe have to do with Tropic Thunder. It's extraordinary that you're involved in that.
Thank you.
So I don't know how I go about it, though.
Can I
Yes,
answer your
please help
question
me.
for you?
Yeah.
I've actually been the center clue of a Sunday puzzle before. It's true.
First or last name?
Well, the clue was, I think it was like leftovers actor by the pool. And the answer was Theroux in the towel.
What day of the week?
Sunday puzzle. It's the center clue.
Theroux in the towel.
The one that goes all across the middle.
No, I understand
Yeah.
the Sunday puzzle.
Yeah. Natasha, you are a native New Yorker. Can I test how native New York you really are?
Okay, officer.
Okay. How do you get from Astoria to Cobble Hill on the subway?
No idea.
Because no one goes to Astoria.
No idea.
Okay. Do you ride the subway?
Yeah, I mean, less so now. Although a fair amount during Russian Doll season 2.
So
There's
yeah.
a lot of MTA work there.
When was the last time you rode the subway?
That's a good question. It's probably sometime, maybe like 8 months, longer.
She's being truthful.
Did you ride the subway in the last 3 months?
No, I don't. I haven't been in New York in 3 months.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yes, I
Make it
did.
difficult.
That was a lie.
I see.
That was a lie. Okay, great. Do you know what is about to happen when you hear the words, "It's showtime"?
The first thing that came to mind was the Apollo. It's going to start, but that's not it.
It's showtime.
But it's showtime at the Apollo.
At the Apollo.
But it's showtime as, do you mean Bob Fosse and all that
I'm talking
jazz?
about on
Do you
the
mean
subway. On the
Apollo?
subway.
Oh, I see. Okay, on the subway. It's showtime. I don't know. The doors are going to close? Open?
It usually, I think, means that someone's about to perform for you on the subway.
Oh, that's fun.
And if someone were to come on the subway and perform either a song or maybe just a speech or a monologue, as they often do, would you tip them?
I guess it depends. If I have, cash on hand.
Would she tip them?
She's being truthful.
Wow, she is. Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you name the following famous New Yorkers? Here come some photos incoming.
Oh yeah, I've got a photo on my phone with this guy. Shit. I know he was recently indicted, right? Eric Adams?
Yeah.
Okay.
Next.
No idea.
I don't think he's a New Yorker. That's my thing. He's sitting in a taxi cab, but I don't think he's a New Yorker.
Bob Odenkirk before his plastic surgery. Who is this person?
He's the guy from Cash Cab, but I don't. We need to Wikipedia with
No, but remember the sexy one? They had what was it called? Sex and Taxis or something.
Oh yeah, Taxi Cab Confessionals.
That was a fun show. Bring that
That was
back.
a good one. Do you recognize that mascot?
I did hear a rumor, Ellie the elephant. Not something I knew before walking into this room, sir.
Okay.
I see that she's dressed up like a Statue of Liberty of some sort. I see.
Do you know who she's the mascot for?
The Equity Weebles?
Yes or no is the question.
No.
That's truthful.
That's truthful. Does that mean you don't support women in sports?
Oh, I hope not. Maybe. I definitely don't know all the mascots. I'm not doing that levels. I would say I'm also not supporting
We
men's
still don't know if
sports at that
Ellie
level,
is a
if
woman.
it's any
in sports.
consolation.
Natasha Lyonne,
Yes, officer.
did you lie at any point during this interview?
Not on purpose.
She's being truthful.
Okay. Thank you. You're released.
Okay, but like to where?
I don't know.
Let's go around your chat.
Okay. Now I'm gonna beat this thing.
You are.
You watch. I put a thumbtack in my shoe. I'm gonna press my toe into it whenever I want to lie. Ask me whatever you want.
Justin, am I wearing a hat?
Yes, you are.
How can you tell? Okay.
On your head.
So, is your full name Justine Paul Buster Peyton Theroux III?
No, it is not.
Okay. And
Wait, let me re-answer that. Ask me that again.
all of the words?
Whatever you want.
Is your full name Justin Paul Theroux?
Yes. Continue.
Are you from Washington, D.C.?
Yes.
And are you about to take a polygraph test?
Yes.
Are you nervous? That was all caps.
No.
The machine has been calibrated.
Is it true that you and your cousin, Louis Theroux, or is it Louis?
It's Louis Theroux.
So you and the so-called Louis Theroux, do you guys disagree on how to pronounce your last name?
Yes, we do.
And how does he pronounce it?
He pronounces it Theroux.
Is he mentally deranged?
That's what I've said.
Okay, Theroux, he says.
He pronounces his name Louis Theroux.
Has he ever heard another family member say it?
The American ones he has, and he's disgusted by it.
Yeah.
But he also pronounces his name Louis, not Louis.
Is that because you're trying to make it sound fancier since you're an actor? That seems like an insult. You're more than that, Justin.
I'll tell you why. We pronounce it Theroux because in the Washington, D.C. public school system, they would call me Theroux, or they would never say Theroux. So we just simplified it to Theroux. It seemed what everyone could manageably say.
Well, not to go full finding your roots, but what are they, sir?
The French and Italian.
And the name comes from?
France.
I see. You once said that men should never wear flip-flops or shorts. Thank you for saying that. I just want to thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're the first person who's
Yes.
thanked me for that.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I don't want to see
I
your
agree.
balls flapping around.
Nobody
and your
wants to see a
toes on the
man's
subway.
legs, and no one wants to see a man's feet.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Can you tell more people about this?
I've done it multiple times.
That is the truth.
So you, yourself, would never be caught outside in shorts and flip-flops?
No. I didn't
Monster.
even wear flip-flops to the beach.
What do you wear, like a closed toe?
I
Sort
wear,
of a pump?
I wear a closed-toe combat boot to the beach.
You do? And you swim in
I
it?
have.
Would you prefer that men wear these? Thank you.
No, I would not.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Can I see that photo? I'm nearsighted.
This is an imposter, clearly. That's
Okay.
AI. You want to hear a funny story about that?
Sure, I've got time.
I wore that to the Iron Man 2 premiere, not to brag, a film I wrote. And War Machine and Iron Man were both featured in the film. And so Nike was kind enough to make me a War Machine.
I'm sorry, did
and
you
an
just shout
Iron
out
Man.
Nike as an excuse for this monstrosity?
The funny part of the story
Congrats
is
on writing
that
the film, by the way.
Mickey Rourke came up to me, who was also in the film.
Not shocked.
And came up to me, and I was wearing those shoes. And we know what Mickey Rourke dresses like, right?
Yes.
He's an eccentric dresser. And he came up to me and said, "You look ridiculous."
Yeah.
Mickey Rourke is ragging on my shoes, then I've clearly made a poor red carpet decision.
That is the truth.
Now you were in the original American Psycho. Are we saying that because someone's about to remake it?
Yeah, I think so.
Jesus Christ, times are moving too quick, huh?
Yes, I was in the original American Psycho. It's like saying I was in
Yes.
the original Psycho. It's
Yeah.
like, yes, it was a black and white film directed by Mary Herron
Yeah.
in 1956.
So, in American Psycho and Poker Face, well, you play quite intense characters. You might be familiar with yourself from the Sunday New York Times, Theroux in the Towel,
The guy from Throwing the Towel in the
Yeah.
Sunday New York Times.
star of The Leftovers.
right.
Do you ever worry that you're being typecast as a slightly unhinged man? Has anyone ever been scared to sit next to you on a plane?
No.
Even after the rumor that you like to be naked on planes?
Jason Bateman probably does not like to be next to me on planes because he claims that I got naked on a plane
Did you?
next to him. No.
Inconclusive.
Inconclusive? It's a long story.
You've been teasing a sequel to Tropic Thunder, which you co-wrote. Can you confirm or deny this rumor, and do you feel that some of the hottest language from the film would still play today?
There is no plan to make Tropic Thunder a
Tropic
sequel.
Under?
Tropic Under. There's no plan to make Tropic Thunder, make a sequel for Tropic Thunder.
That is truthful.
Is there any way to change that, Stephanie?
And yes, I do think we could use the same language in our film today.
Oh, you do?
Yeah,
Okay.
right?
So, you have a bromance with this. I'm also learning so much about you.
Oh.
With this person.
Oh, I love him.
Did he break up your bromance with this person?
Oh, yeah, he kind of did. I haven't seen Jason in a long time. He's been working so hard. Sorry, these are the people we're talking about.
Okay, so one is that naked man from the airplane, the
Yep.
British Airways flight. I
Yeah, one
believe.
is the uptight guy from the plane
I see.
who won't let me fly my freak flag.
Yeah.
And then one is Woody Harrelson. And me and Woody have worked together, not so recently now, but we stay in close contact. Yeah, I am in
sorry.
a bromance with both these people.
Jason took you away from Woody. Now,
No, Woody took me away, I think a little bit from Jason. I don't know.
either of them wear flip-flops?
Yeah, Woody does.
I'm not shocked.
And Woody wears fucking shorts.
Of course he
And he'll
does.
wear them to a fucking red carpet.
Let me tell you who can pull him off, Woody Harrelson.
I know.
You know what it is? The blonde legs hairs.
No, you know what it is? It's just that laissez-faire attitude that he has. He shows up stoned.
Yeah.
He'll show up 40 minutes late.
Not
and
like that
even
uptight Bateman, huh?
apologize. Yeah.
Never
no,
stoned.
Bateman. No, never
Never stoned.
No, he's just fucking always coloring inside the lines.
Please.
One
Look
bean
at
over
you.
here, one bean over there, and everything's got to be a straight line.
You guys work out together?
But this guy, he knows how to party, and I really appreciate that about him.
You know who else is great in shorts? Jeff Bridges. He's a big
Jeff
Lebowski.
Bridges could wear, but that's kind of the character that
Right.
Jeff Bridges played. Woody in real life,
I see.
It's a miracle when he puts on a suit.
What about Klaus Kinski? Can he wear shorts and flip-flops?
Yeah, she should.
Justin, is that still you?
That's still me.
Oh, let me put these back on.
Correct.
So you did a parody of the Hollywood Reporters Actors Roundtable. Did you parody it because you thought that those roundtables are a bit self-serving?
Yes.
Well, me? Shit, Justin.
How many round tables have you done, Natasha?
I was in one of those round tables. And fuck, I'm
I've
on
been in one of those round
another.
tables. I've done
You've
the
been
funny one and I've done the serious ones.
How'd you come off on
Not well in the serious one.
Yes, it is hard when they go full serial, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Do you think that humor is a key component in this life,
Yes.
Stephanie?
He is being truthful.
Thank goodness. Did you lie at any point during this interview and we didn't catch you?
Yes.
That is a lie.
Oh, you're good.
He's been being honest all
Oh,
the
I've
time.
been being honest the whole time.
Do you need these papers for your thumbtack
Yeah, I
board?
need those I'm going to send them to my mom.